Hello dear students, welcome to the video lecture series on electrical installation, maintenance and testing. We have started with the different maintenance strategies, and under this we have covered the preventive maintenance. This topic is definitely asked in the in semester or end semester exam for 6 to 7 marks, and the question is asked in such a way that discuss the importance of preventive maintenance or the steps involved for doing the preventive maintenance. So it is better if you are explaining the advantages and disadvantages of preventive maintenance. So that will be the plus point for you, and you will surely get out of marks while explaining the terms properly in a neat order. Today we are interested for the second subtype, that is called as a corrective maintenance. We are interested for this corrective maintenance, or it is also called as the breakdown maintenance. Also, in some books, in some literatures, they are preferring the word the breakdown maintenance. Today we are interested for the objectives, the prerequisites, the steps involved, and same way we are following this sequence for the step advantages and disadvantages of the corrective maintenance, or it is also called as a breakdown maintenance. So let's go to the today's topic. Before that, I have to comment on this corrective maintenance, or you can say breakdown maintenance. The corrective maintenance can be defined as the maintenance carried out to restore the unserviceable equipment that has stopped working to acceptable standards. So that is a statement related to the corrective maintenance. So if one can want to do the corrective maintenance, then it means that the maintenance carried out to restore. So if we are interested, if the equipment is under the breakdown or it is under the failure state, then we can restore that unserviceable equipment that has stopped working to acceptable standards. So that is called as a breakdown maintenance, or it is also called as a corrective maintenance. The main objective of this corrective maintenance or the program is to eliminate the breakdowns, eliminate the deviations from optimum operating conditions, eliminate the necessary repairs, and optimize all the critical plant systems. So these are the objectives of the critical maintenance. There is a prerequisite is required, and this prerequisite you can say that we are interested. If this prerequisite exists for this, then the existence of trained full-time maintenance planners we require, properly skilled craftsmen to complete the repair we require, standard maintenance procedure for recurring repairs and maintenance tasks we need, allowing the sufficient time to maintenance amid tight production schedules and management constraints, and a thorough verification process to ensure the completion of the repair. So this prerequisite is required. Now same way as the case of the preventive maintenance, here also the steps are involved for corrective maintenance. So these steps are in the number of 5. The first step is the recognition of the existence of a failure. So this is the first step. Localizing the failure within the system to a specific item or equipment. The third step is diagnosing within the item or equipment to identify the specific failed part or the component. Fourth part, replacing or repairing failed item, part or component. The fifth part we are interested, or step we are interested, checking out and returning the system to service. So these are the steps involved in corrective maintenance. We are interested for the advantages also. So the advantages of the corrective maintenance is it lowers the short-term cost. So and it requires a less staff since less working is being done. So these are the advantages of the corrective maintenance or the breakdown maintenance. There are some disadvantages also. The disadvantages of corrective maintenance are it increases the long-term cost due to the unplanned equipment downtime. So if we are not doing the corrective maintenance, so because of that there is a cost due to the unplanned maintenance is going to increase. It is possible secondary equipment or process damage. So this can be the disadvantage of this corrective maintenance, and it is prone to neglect of assets. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of corrective maintenance. Now there is a one term, the difference between preventive maintenance that we have seen earlier. It is also called as the PM, abbreviated as PM, and the second term that we have seen today, that is called as the corrective maintenance. So that is called as CM. So generally in terms of preventive maintenance, that the sentence which we have seen, the prevention is better than cure, and you have to keep in mind this is done before a failure has occurred. That the sentence you have to keep in mind. So before the failure of equipment, one can do the preventive maintenance, but after the failure occurred, or after there is a failure for the electrical equipment, one can do the corrective maintenance. So I hope you understood the difference between preventive maintenance and corrective maintenance or breakdown maintenance with this slide easily. In the next class, we will start with the third subcategory for the maintenance. Thank you. God bless you all.